Leider nicht.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Ja, vielleicht sollte man es auch mal auf die diplomatische Tour versuchen, hm?
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Bin dir nicht gerade überrascht.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Was ist mit dem Omega-4 Relay?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Da ist was dran.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Und das ist immer noch das ganz große Fragezeichen.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Irgendwas hältst du doch noch zurück.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Ja, auf das können wir uns auf jeden Fall einigen.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Und mein Team?
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Ja. Vielleicht gebe ich nicht auf. Was mit Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, Ash?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Rex ist doch sicher noch irgendwo.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Ja, immerhin etwas. Wenn der das schafft, das wäre ein guter Verbündeter zu haben.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Liara? Sie war nicht nur auf mein Team, wir hatten ja was.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
Ja, ja. Und ich bin immer noch ein Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Ja, so viel haben wir schon mitbekommen.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. Two things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Ja, das ist auf jeden Fall etwas, das wir brauchen können. Und was noch?
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Unsere neue Normandy! Yay! Ah, jedes Mal wieder Gänsehautmoment. Jedes Mal wieder. Jetzt geht's wirklich los.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Ja, das klingt auf jeden Fall nach einem Plan.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Oh, hehe.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Neues Schiff, KI, sonst noch was?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Klingt gut. Ja, wissen wir. Gibt es eigentlich einen Mod, mit dem man die Tutorial-Messages überspringen kann? Darum hätte ich noch schauen können. Ich habe das Game schon oft genug gezockt, um das alles zu wissen. Ja, komm. Lass mal gut sein. So. Hier sind wir. Die neue Normandy. Yeoman Chambers. Willkommen.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Oh, danke schön, danke schön.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Ja.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, also, was ist dein Job hier genau?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Das war's?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Das klingt nach etwas, das man auch brauchen kann auf so einer Mission auf jeden Fall.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Nice.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Glücklich hier zu
How do you
sein?
feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Wir sind Commander Shepard. Unmöglich ist unser Motto. Oder besser gesagt, wir machen das Unmögliche möglich.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Moment.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Haben wir schon irgendwelche Mails? Wir haben sicher irgendwelche Mails. Natürlich. Nachricht von David Anderson. Shepard. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what I've been hearing. Sincerely, Councillor D. Anderson. Schön zu hören, dass er noch da ist. Von Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Said Massani. You may know the name. Said has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir uns das selber leisten könnten. Kontakt mit Erkundungsschiff verloren von Henry Mayburn. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planetside Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, the survey team, and the doctors. She was last seen near Planet Siona, a Lista System Isma Frontier. Dr. H. Mayborn, Project Firewalker. Da werden wir noch dazu kommen. Später. Nicht unbedingt das beste DLC, aber wir brauchen den Hammerhead. Recon Horde, Ja, den habe ich noch nie verwendet. Arc Projector. Auch. Habe ich eigentlich auch nie verwendet. Rendezvous mit Kasumi Goto. Shepard, a great constant effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and few can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and an infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Sakira ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special air terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden, to begin the rendezvous. Spam. Zuerst Marcus Red, so zack. E-Mails erledigt. Gehen wir mal Joker begrüßen, jetzt mal ordentlich. Vorher nur kurz gepasst. Hallo Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new! It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ah, Joker.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Ah, Joker. Der Typ ist einfach so super. Hey,
Yes,
die.
Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Ja, was machst du hier eigentlich?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Zusätzliche Funktionen?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Ah, ja. Also bist du eingeschränkt, künstlich.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Ein mächtiges
Sounds
Arsenal.
incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Joker hat nicht Unrecht.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Lass uns über was anderes reden.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Habt ihr auch diese Audio-Aussetzer? Ich hatte das noch nie in Mass Effect.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Natürlich.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Natürlich. Ich schätze mal, dass die Antworten auf die anderen Anfragen hier aufs Gleiche hinauslaufen werden. Hey, na dann. Bis dann, Edie.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Schauen wir mal nach Jacob und Miranda. Jacob ist gleich hier hinten in der Armory. Würde Sammlung anklaren, aber da kommt sicher noch was dazu. Hey Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Oh, ein großes Risiko.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Was denn so?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Oh no, die Cam ist eingefroren. Ich sehe es jetzt erst. Eieiei. Okay, nach dem Gespräch kümmere ich mich drum.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Das ist so förmlich, der Typ. So. Gut. Das war schnell erledigt, zum Glück. So, mit Kelly haben wir schon geredet.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Jetzt schon? Nö. Was redest du denn für Mist, Kelly? Ja, reden wir erstmal mit Miranda und dann auf nach Omega. Holen wir uns diesen Dr. Stolus. Mirandas Büro. Hey Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Also, was genau machst du jetzt hier an Bord?
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Simpel genug?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Natürlich. Was kannst du mir über Cerberus sagen?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Wovon haben wir schon mitbekommen?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Ja, no pressure. Wir sind der Commander Shepard. Wir machen das Unmögliche möglich.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Das sind offizielle staatliche Organisationen.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Was auch immer das heißen soll. Zumindest der letzte Part.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
Ja. Na, das werden wir noch sehen.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Was ist mit dir?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Ganz schön selbstbewusst.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Okay, genetisch modifiziert heißt...
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So, Perfektion?
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Ja, sind wir mehr, als wir schon zuvor von dir rausbekommen haben. Interessant, interessant. Bis später, Miranda. Wir haben eine Mission zu erledigen.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Rupert.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Ja, alles, was du brauchst.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Ja, stimmt.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Komm schon, gib mir die Liste.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Also, Hausmeister und Koch?
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Ich mag den Typen.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Womit wahrscheinlich auch nicht so ganz Unrecht hat.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Auch Cerberus braucht solche Leute.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Wer sitzt da in der Krankenstation? Die kennen wir doch auch. Dr. Chakwas, Karen, hey.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Ah, das lässt sich doch... Also da können wir doch sicher...
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Lass gut sein, Chakwas. Eine alte Kollegin.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Ja, wenn man das Leben auf Schiff gewohnt ist, kann ich mir schon vorstellen.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Ah, danke schön. Immerhin irgendjemand.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Dafür sind wir dir dankbar, Chakwas.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
So, jetzt haben wir wirklich mit jedem geredet. Mehr Leute haben wir noch nicht, außer die Randos, die hier überall rumsitzen, stehen, arbeiten, was auch immer. Also, erstmal zurück ins CSC. Und dann setzen wir doch einen Kurs gleich. Setzen Sie einen Kurs nach Omega. Oh wow. Wir haben die Normandy einfach mit leeren Tanks losgeschickt. Was soll das? Was unten auch noch? Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking. The space station's original, elegant way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There's no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Warte, die kämpfen schon wieder. Was zur Hölle? OBS, was zur Hölle? Okay, ich glaube, das ist wirklich ein OBS-Bug, weil, wenn ich raustappe, sehe ich die Kamera in Nvidia Broadcast ganz normal laufen.